is another strong individual. I don't know what you think that's gonna help you in any way. They don't want us to skip stages. I would have one-checked that. What is up, Shadows? We arise once more. As you can see, we're back with another guide. This time we've got Amamiya Mirei, my girl of the wind, Wind Queen. Now let me tell you, this girl does damage. Holy, she is the female version of this beast right here. And if you've seen my last video, you know how much damage this individual does. This girl does not fall behind. Let me tell you, oh, Mirei is insane. So the point of today is just to show you the build that I have to get the power that I have, and ultimately just to show you quickly of the power. Obviously there's always room for improvement. As you can see, nothing is maxed out, and these individuals do so much damage. So you can imagine, as you go further and further, you are going to be insane with damage dealing. With that being said, here's my best setup currently. I took the I'm using the Black Lion's armor. As you can see, increases his attack by 5% and ignores 18% of the target's damage. Insane, especially with what Mirei can do. And of course, as I said before, the jewelry artifacts are really up to you and your tastes. All that's important is to make sure that you've got the wind damage bracelet or whatever element that corresponds to the character that you are building, the hunter that you are building. That being said, let's get into, of course, pay attention to the stats. You want attack, additional attack, preferably additional attack, but attack on every single artifact that you can get. Just look for attack, build for attack. The more attack you have, the more damage you will deal. With that being said, let's get into some games and then let me show you. Alright, to start us off, I'm gonna do this red gate over here. As you can see, S rank, level 102, red gate, wind element, just to show you really what this character is really capable of. We go out here, get our things sorted, and we're ready to go. Alright, so normally what I would do is just come out here with Ryu, just clear all the ads, you know. We do not need our highest damage dealer to just take care of these creatures. It won't really make a difference. When you see her at work is when we get to the boss. Just watch how quickly we take care of that. I should let you know, for those who aren't aware, you is more of a tank, more than a damage dealer. But look at the damage efficiency alone. If there are any real fans out there, I could make a guide for Ryu next. Just for ultimate guard break and all that while doing massive damage. So we switch to our girl here. Immediately go into ult. Mind you, we didn't use any break damage. We just rolled. An S rank bomb. Red gate damage. It's only if you've ever played in an S rank Red Gate dungeon, you'll understand just how much damage output has been dished out there. It is actually insane without break damage or nothing. So yeah, that's just the starting. Alright, so here you are on Enio. As you can see, Enio is strong against wind damage. So we are already going in with a handicap. But just take a look at Mirei's damage at the end. Let's go. Wind again. Once again, handicap. The dragon is strong against wind. That got 50% immunity against wind. So our damage is severely nerfed already. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, you just noticed. This is one more. Does it pertain to the fact that you will use the red element is now that we use the element, put vitality bear. Alright, going to enrage me. What else is the board? He gets immediately damaged. Back. Immediately into a button. Then, right? That's that. Significantly much less damage, as you can see. That's how strong the nerf was. But within that nerf, look at the damage. 112 million out of 185 million. 112. I did freaking 45. You know, these two weren't even close. She just violated that. But the Fortress of Blazing Fire right there. Very rarely do we get the systems we need to make our videos. So now, since this is currently out, we could just finish up this little sector here. My goal with this game mode is ultimately just to get 3 stars with everything. Every wave is just gonna be 3 stars. So as you can see, we got up to 15 simply because when I left, 15 was the highest. Now we've got all this, so let's see how dangerous things get here.
さてと言ってみますか。
Okay. Now the situation here is that Mirei and the rest are just gonna fight on their own. The damage is so how you'll know that things are going well if we just take down each individual extremely. We are dishing out insane damage. Now I could borderline sit back and let them do the damage. You know what? Let's test that. Let's test that. I'm gonna chill for a bit. See what the team does alone. Ooh.
Dog.
Oh my good. As you can see, I'm not doing anything. You know, I think of all the elements, I've just really perfectly built the wind element. They're just such a perfect balance of like damage, defense, and all that. It's actually insane. This is a level 16 or wave 16 system right there, and they didn't even break a sweat. This is wave 17. With each wave, things get dramatically more difficult to deal with. I don't know. Do we check that again? Do we see? Do we get a compass? Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a point just where the enemy just does too much damage. Not a question of that we can't defeat it. And it doesn't seem like wave 17 is the one. Doesn't seem like it at all. My team is still completely fine. Oh my. Yeah, just buy it. Go. Not part of this fight, bro. Don't look at me, I'm just a ref. The referee. It's deserving. They gotta attack me. I remember with some elements I was struggling so much just to complete wave 15. Wave 15. We are out here automatically fighting on wave 17.
来るぞ
I'm not doing a thing.
来るぞ
Safe to say, you should have a, quite a clear grasp of how strong the wind element is, especially Mirei. But I can promise you, majority of the damage right now is Mirei. I can assure you of that. How you can even know that the waves are getting more difficult is because we couldn't even finish the thing within 120 seconds. That's already a clear sign that things are getting rough. Alright, so we're from wave 18 onward, I'm just gonna pitch into just so we can finish this as quickly as possible and move on to the next challenge that I would like to show you.
切り落とす来るぞ無駄だ
BTS is crazy. Mind you, I haven't released anything. I haven't released my shadows. Now let's release the shadows. See what happens there.
これで終わりだ遊びはここまでこっちの番遅い
Out there.
ここが
Little AoE
お前の袴だ
on this.
切り刻んで来るぞ
Hit you over here.
切り落とす影になるか負けだ
Straight to the
暗い
that.
来るぞ何だ旋風流
As you can see, they have so much more health.
逃がすか
Insane amount of health.
お前の攻撃は通じない経験値が稼げそうだ来るぞこれで 隣だ あいつは俺が
Final scroll.
てめえそこだ切り落とす
Oh,
ここがお前の袴だ
individuals who are open to heaven. It's hard.
くだ
Alright. Who's left? Who was
切り
that?
落
Who
と
was
す
that?
お前切り刻んだよ
They got the
想像以
kitties
上
for the
に
final,
強敵だ旋風流
final round.
おうこれで終わりだ遅いライテーだ
Waiting.
お前そこだ丸見えだ捕らえた負けだ
And
てめえこれで
10 times more difficult.
ここが
And yet still, keep in mind
お
as
前の
well,
袴だ
this is my early build. This is Mirei, like mostly level 75. artifact. Like, imagine what will happen when I hit her with like level 100 artifact, everything. Alright, next we can clear the battlefield of time. It's just a little quick ramp up mission. As I did with Andre, we are just gonna use. Can you do that? You can! Look at that! You learn something new every day. I was completely unaware you could do that. We are just going to raw dog it with Mirei. Again, this is fire element, beneficial to the fire element down. So I'm at a disadvantage already just by playing with wind. And I want to put myself in a further disadvantage simply by only using Mirei. Okay, get around. Now watch this. Nothing else. Nothing else. I just activated my ult and they just died. We're moving on to 2. No element recommendation here, so these individuals are rather cooked. Means I do not have a single handicap. My damage output will just be mine. Okay. Get around. Get your DP. All at once. Good on you. You're not beat. Get up. You don't beat. Look at you. As you can see, that's how you can tell that they're getting stronger. They survived the ult expansion. Moving on to level 3, and it's a wind element recommendation. It's over for my boy Ken. Funny, I used to remember struggling when I first started to fight against this creature. Now, I'm about to just fight. I could have been even faster. Tier 4 also wind. It's over. It's just over for bro. Okay. Try to swarm me there. Before you do that, my guy, just hit you with this, or that, or that, this. Oh, bam. Look at that. That's when you know it's a true tier 4 right there. Actually survived my full combo for that long. And the final tier, the ultimate tier, with light element recommendation. Come on up, boy! Come on up! This is another strong individual. I don't know what you think that's gonna help you anyway. You don't want us to skip stages. I would have one-tapped that. But if anyone has played against that individual, you know how much damage that was. If you watched my Andre artifact build guide, I would have told you in detail where to get your artifacts So we're just gonna skip the information section of that and just quickly grind for some artifacts and we move forward. Alright, so this hobgoblin being quite irritating.
こいつのレベルはかなり高そうだ。遅い。
Let's see if he still is. Oh, have we just gone that much more?
これで終わりだ。丸見えだ。雷霆雷撃弾。ここはまたこっちの番取られた。砕けろ。
Take that. Release Mirei. Oh.
そこだ。
Damage dealt. As we missed both the game with precision rule. We just missed speed band.
切り落とす。
So we can get to the hand position.
切り刻んで丸見えだ。トライだ。ここがお前の墓場だ。
That. Bad boy.
これで終わりだ。逃がすか。これで砕けろ。
I completely forgot about the bomb. Ignore all that. All that.
切り落とす。そこだ。砕けつれ。こっちの番だ。無駄だ。お前の攻撃は通じない。逃がすか。丸見えだ。
Oh. I ran out of mana. I ran out of mana. I was wondering why I didn't finish off my attack.
お前の墓場だ。
That is rare.
くらえ。ゴールドアップをするか。
Okay.
そんなものか。
This game mode doesn't really matter what you get with regards to your score. All you care about is your 5-time reward, and these are what you're looking for the more higher level players, of course. For the lower levels, you're looking for the legendary level 75. So just a quick reminder, tier 24 for the more experienced players, this is your sweet spot. For the still lower level players, you might want to come to here at least here, and you can get your level 75 legendary. But yeah, we move along. Now here we've got this piece of garbage who is susceptible to only these two. But since this is a Mirei video, we are going with wind still. Alright. So another annoying elite.
こっちの番途絶えた。ここは任せろ。これで終わりだ。
Oh, this break.
丸見えだ。遅い。お前せい。これで砕けろ。
Alright, this is Mirei.
無駄だ。雷霆雷撃だ。くらえ。やるかな。
That was actually faster than I anticipated. Ooh, yeah. Now I will say the benefit of you completing these missions with a high score and getting all of these is that you have a higher chance of getting even more legendary output. So that is the benefit of it. It's not necessary, but it's good for you to know that you can work towards a goal ultimately. Get more legendary artifacts and be chilling. Alright, and we are now in the encore missions, and we've got a nice wind one here and fire bullcrap over here. We're both gonna do Mirei on both sections. Once again, Mirei video, so Mirei gets the spotlight. Let's get it. I remember this individual is very agile, very mobile. That's the thing.
予想より弱いな。怖いの。
ミレイ参上。はあ。カラス時間は。闇の翼。カラス舞い。隙だらけ。
Mind you, this is a rope golem, a stone type enemy, so its defense is 10 times more than the average boss, simply because of its elements. Okay. We're gonna do that. Rolling foot. Jesus. Oh, no. Oh.
集中が途切れる前に進みましょう。何かが来ます。
Here's the rope.
痛いですよね。油断しましたね。
We'll just take it upon himself. Alright, I forgot of Pandora. That should get that. Mirei, real quick. And just keep the foot across. Yeah. Again, for context, that rock monster has so much defense on top of so much health. The mere fact that you can take that creature down is enough to tell you that you are doing quite a bit of damage. That should be one of your indicators. And as you can see, we are rolling in legendary artifact 100. Now granted, we were on tier 25, which is way more harder. Again, we want the sweet spot 24. Over here, we'll hit 23. Simply because, again, it's immune to wind. So let's see what kind of damage we can do. Oh. This one is rough. fact that Ryu is doing such little break damage should tell you that it's going back. See how much damage you push out? Just pure damage. Yeah, she's doing so much damage. Holy. I was sure it would fuck up much. Alright now. Good shot. Get our kill. And give us all our stat. If you can do any damage like break. Start off. When I tell you this thing is immune to wind, it is immune to wind. Ryu's ultimate is like the ultimate break damage. But the moment he breaks, the game over. Right? Go. Boom. Bang. Boom. Boom. Again, we limited ourselves severely by not using our shadows as much as we should. But job well done nonetheless. And as you can see, we were at level 23 or tier 23 and we still got, you know, legendary items. That's all the amount doesn't really matter. It's the fact that you get some legendary items and you can just keep, you know, recycling, keep redoing up until you get all the legendary items that you require. So the reasoning behind the artifacts that I chose is because the Lion artifact, as I stated, has this 4-set effect and this 2-set effect, which ultimately increase the attack of the hunter. Mirei is an attack damage user. Everything scales with her attack. So the higher her attack, we stated that before. So this is just a perfect setup. You can also use this, really. I've got 2 sets. It's up to you. But this I found has worked best in terms of damage. The artifacts that I chose here just is because, again, it increases your attack based on your crit, and it just improves that damage for the force, and then the 4-set effect just improves the damage ultimately. So those and things like that are more advanced. We don't really need to talk about that right now, but if you want a video of me dealing with cores and whatnot, just let me know. For now, you just need to know this is one of the best artifacts for Mirei. Along with this, these 2 synergizes just perfectly together. But with that being said, my shadows, that is our Mirei guide right there. You've seen what this lady can do. Of course, again, as I've stated, this is not even close to her full potential. I'm still gonna grind a bit more. I'm gonna make her every single one of these individuals into their ultimate system, into their ultimate form, the ultimate hunter. And we'll do an update. We'll do update videos on Andre, Mirei, and any other hunter we do in the future, just to show maybe a before and after. Because as it stands, everybody's still weak. Every single one of my hunters has about level 75 gear. So I might go grinding some more and then just go ham, just updating and upgrading everyone, and then we can see the damage. We'll do all the artifact hunters currently, and then we'll make other videos where now they're completely maxed out, like complete monsters, and we can see the difference. But yeah, until then, thanks for watching my shadows. Let me know what other hunter you'd like to see next. Thank you for the insane support on the Andre video. You know, that was like my first artifact guide kind of like video, and y'all actually y'all really liked it. Y'all really liked it, so I just thought I might give you another for the wind lovers out there. This is gonna be your bread and butter, this sexy lady right here. So with that being said though, I will see you on the next one. We might do dark or fire element next, or whatever the case may be. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, my shadows, until next time, peace out.
Who's the knight? Pixel samurai, we fight. We fight. Shogun of the server, crowned and bold. The gaming clan, our story's gold. Yeah.